Hello everybody, it is me, the Unsimplified Boy here for a new video. This is my first ever Five Nights at Freddy's theory. Hooray me! So I'm a fanatic about fnaf, okay? Everything lore wise, especially the new quote unquote mimic saga, I'm gonna call it. But that's not what we're here for today. We are here for my first theory, and that is why scraptrap and springtrap look so different. This this here is springtrap, but scraptrap is this dude. Yeah. Can you see any resemblance? Number one, the snout. The snout's a different shape. Oh. That was not good. Undo. Okay. Next, he magically grew a head. I don't know how. Okay. Then he also magically grew some feet. Okay, there is the feet. Yeah, he magically grew some feet. And also much more muscles. So, all of you are probably thinking, oh, how did any of that happen? Why are they different? Well, I think lore-wise, what Scott Coffin, well, not lore-wise, like in real life-wise, Scott Coffin was probably like he wants to change the design every game to make them different. So he might have tried to do that, and what was probably in his brain was thinking, he probably was able to, he was burned too much, but so he had to get a new thing. So then he started repairing himself, right? Or that he left his body and made a new one, right? Except look, this is Dark Springtrap. Basically, in what's the name? I forgot the name. Yeah, a sister location. This is the model. Okay, we can see that there are parts missing, like the hand is missing, just like scraptrap. I think, is the hand missing? It might not be. I don't know. No, I think he has a hand. I've not actually researched on Dark Springtrap like at all, but all I know is he's not that destroyed, and he does not look like scraptrap, which is a problem because he was told to be too destroyed. So what everyone's probably thinking is, well, Springtrap was maybe have survived the fire long enough to go to another pizzeria and find another body, and that body was whoever this guy is, like another spring lock suit, and then he decided to somehow let go of his life, and his soul leaves the body just to get recaptured by the remnant to be recaptured by the endoskeleton of Scraptrap. I think that is the answer that everyone in their right mind would think, and probably what Scott Coffin himself was thinking. probably. But I have found a much better solution, a much cooler one. Okay, and there is a little faulty wiring in the solution that I just told you right now, because scraptrap isn't the official name of this dude. In the game's credit, his name was given to be William Afton. So this is William Afton. His body. So the body and suit that we see here isn't William Afton. And probably someone else, I don't know. But then who is Springtrap? Why is he so important? Why does he want to kill you? Why is Springtrap so violent? Now also I feel like it's a bit broken because of Dead by Daylight, my new theory. But I think it'll still work. Mostly. I just got a notification. Wire up. Okay. So, my theory is that I'm gonna name this the I'm gonna reveal the name of the theory at the end, so all of you can rejoice. Wait. I want to see this image. What is this image? Oh, okay. They tried to make their fan-made scraptrap. Okay. So, my theory right now is that basically William Afton, Villiers, right over here, the purple guy, as one might call, was, this is during the MCI in, I think, 1985 is the date. So when he was grabbing on to a suit, not the suit, not the suit, nor the suit, none of the suits that we've seen, because it might be the suit, but the chances are a bit little, because in the FNAF 3 minigame we don't see him come with a suit. At least I don't remember him. So it was just a random suit lying there. So none of the suits we've seen in game. And we'll write FNAF 2 mini game. No, wait, not FNAF 2. 3. Yes. He was wearing this suit. We do not know what it looks like in all quality. All we know is that he wore that suit. So when he did that, he lured the kids into the back room and killed them. And now this is something that not much people care about or consider canon. But no, wait. Agony, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes. Okay. So let's just go to AI. All. Okay. Yep. AI mode. Let's go to AI. Okay, we'll go to all. That's much better. Work, brother. Brother, work. my AI, I mean, not my AI, my internet is just being stupid, isn't it? Now, yeah. What is agony? Yeah, a substance similar to ruminant that is fueled purely by hatred, sadness, anger, and the bad memories infused within one's soul. It first appeared in fnaf AR as a mechanic that summoned our basically Shadowbot. So basically, not a ghost, but still a like evil entity. So basically, in the fastback frights, we learned that agony was able to possess the agony. Like when someone dies, that anger and that sadness is built into that object nearby it, and it's basically haunted. So that's the same thing that happened to this suit. This suit was probably lying somewhere else, not used, in the same pizzeria where Afton was using one of his suits to lure kids inside the back room and stab them. So all the agony from death of those children, the anger of Cassidy, the sadness of Gabriel, Fritz, and Jeremy, and Susie, all in that suit, was built up and created this costume, this specific springlock suit, to be haunted. Soon later, this was used for the next show or another show. The next time they used this specific springlock suit, when the person went in, it just spring locked, which I want a spring lock suit mechanism. Yes, this. So you crank this spring in until you tighten it, okay? Then the endoskeleton is pulled out. Okay? Once the endoskeleton is pulled out by the crank, there will be space for the human to get inside. But then, say due to some faulty wiring or some moisture or frequent movement, suddenly, perhaps even restless agony haunted in the object, it causes the crank to become loose, and all those animatronic parts / endoskeletons would stab right through, causing the endoskeleton to fuse into the corpse. Really, really gruesome, but that's how it works. Okay? And after that agony of that, whoever that is, the random stage performer, who that was, his sorrow, his anger, everyone else's shock, their sadness, everything combined went into this suit. And then this is a manifestation of all that agony related to Afton, related to scraptrap. Okay? So then, where's scraptrap in all of this? So, if we go through my theory, it is that scraptrap here, okay, was this spring trap was this suit. The random suit lying in a random back room, on the back room where the kids were killed. Okay, where he was like frantically moving. Then he saw this random spring bonnie suit of his, so he wanted to show his dominance against these children. It's not this suit, okay? Not the suit that he uses to kill the children. It's just another random suit lying around. He gets in, and then he gets spring locked, and that creates the scrap trap. This is the suit he wore, okay? And oh my god, this is so hard to use on mobile. Okay, so this is the suit that he used, and right here, this manifestation of agony is the monster that we fought in FNAF 3. It was an after, because that's the best thing that we have. And the whole reason this whole theory of mine exists is because of the naming conventions used in the ending or credits of FNAF 6. Why is he called Afton? Even the like guide thing of FNAF shows his name is Afton. Why? Okay, as I said, this is that suit. Then why aren't you're probably thinking, why isn't the suit then possessed yet? Okay, why is this suit an agony, not a ghost? Now, for a ghost to be put, like, okay, basically this is the part I don't quite understand. So I don't know, maybe he was able to get most of the body out, because yeah, not this. Wait. Corpse. Yes, this is literally the corpse. Which corpse was it? Ah, yeah, this corpse. This is the corpse. Okay? This was the corpse. Okay? This corpse is dead by daylight. I'm not gonna consider that canon. Okay. This corpse. So most of the flesh is gone except the head, which would make sense on why what's his name? On why the soul of this guy is not there, because the doctors were able to pull it out. The body was found. So that's why he's not. That's why he's an agony creature. And the thing is, if this is true, Springtrap is still alive. Or the agony is still not put to rest. He is still in Fazbear Frights. Dark Springtrap is proof of that. Now, that is if scraptrap is actually just springtrap, and this is all for nothing. But, and I think that is what the true answer is, what Scott had in his mind. But a much better answer is definitely that this is the agonytrap theory, is what I'm going to call it, is a much cooler theory. Okay, it has evidence. Like, springtrap is just a manifestation of that old suit that, like, most of the it's just an endoskeleton with very little, like, muscles and body parts in there. And this corpse is William Afton. Well, this one is the random guy. Okay, the guy who got spring locked in the agony suit. And springtrap is just the manifestation of all that agony, all that fear, all that anger, all that sorrow, all that murder manifested in one suit, one endoskeleton. And it's still alive. It was not destroyed. So this opens up for a much bigger story. And this is also proving on why springtrap is much more silent than scraptrap. Because we go to Yellow Rabbit I don't think I know to spell. Okay. FNAF into the bed. This is also an agony creature. It cannot talk. So it has already happened once that agony has taken form of Afton. It's happened once. Why can it not happen again? Okay, and that agony being is still alive. Springtrap is alive. I forgot what happened to him. He got put back into he got tangled in the ropes. Yeah. So, and he was just a creature. He didn't have vocal cords. He could not talk. That's the same for springtrap. Of course, in Dead by Daylight, he talks a lot, which kind of does screw up my theory a bit, but it's fine. It's Dead by Daylight is soft canon. It's not canon. So it's mostly fine. But what do you think about agony theory? Do you think it's cool? Do you think I cooked? Or do you think that it's absolute trash? I think it's just a better theory. It's a good answer, but it's not the intended answer. And it's much cooler. And if this was true, probably isn't, then springtrap is probably still there, waiting to kill. And because he is just anger, evil intent, sadness, fear, and that's all I have to say. That is my theory. As I said, I'd love to know what all of you think about this. Anyways, bye bye.